Hello everybody, my name is Deepak Nirola. I am Python Django developer. Today I am going to develop a e-commerce website using Python and Django. You can follow along with me if you are familiar with Python and Django. You can follow along with me, but if you are a complete beginner, I do not recommend this because I am going in fast way. So let's start. I want to make environment in the desktop folder. I have made and activated my virtual environment. Now let's install dependencies. Dependency installation is also finished. I want to make project now. Our project is successfully made. Let's navigate to our project folder. I want to make an app so that I can work on e-commerce related activity in my app. I want to make two folders named templates and static. Templates is for storing HTML file and static is for storing CSS, JS and images file. There are initial migration code written by Django, so I want to migrate them to make database table. After this command, database table will be formed and we can store some information like super user, sessions, etc, group, etc. Okay, let's first make super user. I'll make admin as a super user, skip email. Super user created successfully. Let's open our project in our favorite code editor, VS Code. You can see that our ecom project folder is open here, and here are this ecom app is our custom app. Ecom project is our app folder, main app folder. Main app, this is our custom app. That means there are two apps in our project. This is main app, which is recognized by the Django and made by the Django itself, and this is made by us. Okay, there are two folders, static, which is empty. There is another folder, templates, which is also empty. Okay, so let's run our project. We will use manage, and this is management file which will be used for management commands such as running server, making app, creating super user and many other tasks. Python manage.py run server. To run our server we have to write this command, and this will run our project in this IP address and port. Okay, our project is running and the install works successfully. Congratulations. Let's configure some settings here, and I want to make this setting complete. First of all, in our installed app, put ecom app. Then in templates directory, base directory slash and our folder name templates. Then it will search HTML file in our templates folder too. Then time zone, your local time zone, 9 is Asia slash Kathmandu, and I want to make a static and media directory. Okay, settings portion is complete. Let's remove it, and I want to make a urls.py in our app, custom app. urls.py. Let's write some code from Django.urls import path app name equals to ecom app url patterns equals to empty url patterns for now. And Django will not recognize this file because we made it, and to include it in our main urls.py we have to import here a include function. Let's remove these comments. I have imported this here, and after that I want to include it like this. Include ecom app.urls. Let's put comma here. Also in our setting we have defined media static URL static root and media URL media root. So let's append the URLs here. First of all, let's import necessary thing from django.conf import settings. Setting means this settings. Okay, this is only only some settings we can see, but from django.conf import settings we can there are a lot of settings required for our project. Okay, this will be also included there. From django.conf.urls.static import static, and let's append the URLs. Plus equals to means appending in case of list. URL patterns is the list variable, and we are appending some other URL pattern. The URL patterns are made by these static functions, and let's settings dot static URL document underscore root equals to settings dot static root, and for media media. Okay, media. Now it's also complete. Now we can proceed to make our home page. Okay, to make our home page, to make every page we first have to define its URL patterns, then we have to make its view class or function, and then we have to make the HTML page which will be responded in the client side. Okay, so first let's make URL patterns. To make URL patterns we have to call path function, and we have to send two arguments here. First argument is URL pattern. For home page I don't want to open it like /home. Okay, so I am to leave it empty. And after that, since I am using class-based generic view, I use camel case home view dot. For every class-based view we have to write age underscore view. The name equals to home. Name is optional parameter, but if you pass it you can call your URL patterns by name. Let's put comma here since it is a list, and after that we'll be forgetting it, so I already put here. So it's giving me error. You can see that home view is not defined. Okay, home view is not defined. This is not defined. Obviously we are just making its object and calling its method, but we are not we have not defined it. So to define it, we have to go to our views.py file. Here define it as a class, and after defining it as a class, we have to, since we are using class-based generic view, we have to import them from django.views.generic import template view. First of all, I want to import template view, so let's import it here, and then this template view will be inherited in our home page, and all the properties of this template view will be available in the our home view. Okay, to inherit template view, we have a attribute here, that is template name. This is required attribute, and here we define our template name of the HTML file, which will be responded by this view. Okay, so home.html. So let's check our error. No, it's still saying home view is not defined. Why? This is defined and we are calling it from here, but this view is not imported here. So I want to import it from .views. Dot means same folders view.py import home view. You can do like that, or you can do asterisk here, so that all the class functions that you make here will be imported here. Okay, now let's check. Our error is gone and our server is run. Let's check here, refresh. The error occurs, template does not exist. This is obvious error, and since we are responding as home.html file, it is not available in our templates folder. So let's make it home.html. Now home.html is available, and if we refresh it, it will show a blank page. Let's write some HTML code. Home. Welcome to our e-commerce website. Okay, let's refresh it, and it's showing. So to make this process more familiar, let's make another page. Now it's easy. Path about page. Let's make about page. Okay, don't put /about in here. Okay, that is already added by Django. About view.is_view, and I want to put its name as about. You can do about dash us, or about dash me, or about something, but I'm leaving it as it is. And this is giving me error, about view is not defined. It's right, we have to define it here. Class about view, template view, template name equals to about.html. to make about.html page, let's make here about.html, and let's write some HTML code here. About us, and as one now, we are the emerging e-commerce in the city. I don't know which city is, but let's check. This is our home page. If we navigate to our about page, we can see that we are emerging. To make the navigation process easy, I want to add some link here. This is home page link, and this is about us page link. So to navigate to home page, we can use this slash and this. Okay, now let's copy this code to our home.html also. You can see that here are the links shown, home, about us. You can easily navigate to both of the pages. Okay, now I want to make another changes here. I don't want to use all the HTML code in our all files. That means I want to show the problem first. If I add another page here, path contact page, contact dash us page, contact view dot age underscore view, name equals to contact, and let's class contact view. Let's make it like template view, template name equals to contact us.html. Let's make contact us.html. Contact us, yes, one tag, and to contact us, call the following numbers P9998. okay, so if I navigate to contact dash us page, we can see this page. Okay, but there is no navigation bar here. If I add navigation here, contact, I forgot, contact dash us is correct. So if I add another page like contact us, we have to make this navigation to all over our page like this. Here we have to copy it here, copy and paste it here, we have to copy and paste it here, and if we have hundreds of HTML files, we have to do it in every HTML file. This is very irritating. To solve this problem, let's make a file called base.html. okay, we use extending. We will extend this base.html. we'll write base code here. For example, we'll write base code here, and in our base code we write block tag, block content, and block. Okay, so let's remove it. Block content and block is the place where other pages HTML code will be added here. So we can remove all these code. So let's extend base.html, block content, and block. So sweet. Okay, also we can do it in this page too. Just leave the main content of the about us, and we can extend it. Extends from base.html, and here we write block content, and then block. And in our home page also, we just leave home page content here. We will extends base.html, block content, and here and block. So clean code. And now this base.html code is extended by all these pages. Okay, so let's check it's working or not. Let's refresh. Navigation page is coming, about us navigation page is coming. All the three pages contents are shown. Okay, so every time we suppose we want to go to google.com, go to Google here, then we can go to https://google.com. okay, now this google.com, it is available in home page also, it is available in contact page also, it is available in about page also. Okay, so this is very easy for managing the code. And also you can see that when I go to contact us page, this is showing home as a title. In about space home, in home page home, in home page it is correct, but in about and contact page it's not working. So I want to make it dynamic. Blog title and blog. Okay, so this creates a space here, and if we go to contact page and put it here, we can just like blog content and blog, we can write in here contact us. Okay, and also in our about page we can write here about us, and in our home page we can put here home. Okay, now let's say home correct, about us correct, contact us correct. If you go to google.com, then it is another website. Let's go back. So this much for this tutorial. I will continue it. So thanks for watching.